All right, so using a trig ratio to find the side length. So in this question, you have this answer, and you have one of the sides, but you're missing a side. The first thing to remember are your three ratios. You need to remember what sine is, what cosine is, and what tangent is, because these are the ratios you're going to use. So looking at this, I need to find something. This is my opposite side, and this is my hypotenuse. So I need to find one of these ratios that will relate the opposite to the hypotenuse. And the answer is sine. So sine 41 would be x over 20. Yeah, that's a 20. Okay? Well, I need to solve for x, so I'm going to multiply both sides by 20, and I get x equals 20 sine 41. And then this is where the calculator comes in handy. Let's see here if I can get without glare. There. So, sine 41, make sure you are in degrees, because if you're not in degrees, it could be a problem. Or it will be a problem. So that's sine 41, and then I multiply by 20, and I get 13.12. So then x equals 13.12. All the problems are going to be very similar. It's whether or not you have sine, cosine, and tangent, and then you need to be able to solve for x. Now, if this were the other way around, and I said this was 20 and this was x, I'm only doing this because I want you to see how I would solve it if it was the other way. So if I had sine 41 equals 20 over x, I have to bring the x out, so I'd still get x sine 41 equals 20. But then I have to divide by the 41 because the x cannot be in the denominator. So I get x equals 20 over sine 41. I want you to see that because when the x is in the denominator, you end up switching the x with the trig value. All right, that should be everything you need for this lesson.